Elena, she's missing? Matt slaps his forehead. Of
Die.
course! We should have known! The truth is staring us right in the face, Mr. Wayne!
Let's see if
Dick
we can
asks,
pull off another
what are you guys
dub.
talking about? Matt shouts, it's so obvious, Mr. Grayson! Elena is Batwoman! Dick thinks for a moment and says that he just assumed it was Barbara coming out of retirement. To which Barbara lets out another loud laugh because everyone keeps accusing her. Bruce tells him, it all makes sense. First we thought it was Melanie. Then we thought it was Elena. She's aware of our secrets. She knows about the cave and everything in it, including the fact that the suit adapts to anyone who wears it. Elena is Batwoman, Dick. Dick sighs. Why, though? I did everything that I could to have her not go down that path. And Barbara tells him that the implied romanticism and glory of her father's heroic life could captivate a child. He of all people should understand that this life can appeal to a child and pull them in. Dick sighs, telling him that if anyone knows about a young woman making up their minds and hiding it from their fathers, it'd be you, Barbara. We need to find her before she does something crazy. Meanwhile, over at Blight's lab, Terry begins to wake up, finding himself in a confined test tube. He starts to
Crisis
push
in
against the glass,
confidence.
asking, what's going on? Someone let me out,
Oh
please!
no,
What the hell
not
are you going to
Talbert.
do to me? Dr. Gustinov says, please calm down, Mr. McGinnis. And Terry asks her, wait,
Damn.
what did you
I
call me?
don't want to let him
Blight
down.
then chimes in. She
I gotta
calls
reject
me
him, man.
as in Terry McGinnis, son of the man whose
Because I
death was
can't pass
averted
the
years
shit.
ago. Terry bangs on the glass, asking what are they going to do with him, and Blight tells him, my body is dying. In order for me to continue living, I need a new body. And what better choice with the son of the man who started all of this be? Terry asks what happens to him, though. His own mind, that is. And Blight tells him, you will end up like your father, dead. A forgotten, wilted wisp of a memory. Terry shouts, asking, I thought we were friends! And Gustinov laughs, telling him, we just met. Blight and I have been lovers for years. I'll do anything to have him back. As Gustinov begins to work on the computer, the process of transferring Blight's consciousness into Terry starts, but it begins to run into an error right away. She goes through the readings and states, of course, the amnesia. I'm going to have to undo false base's work before the process can resume. As she begins to reverse the amnesia, though, Terry begins to struggle when suddenly he stops. I remember everything! But at that moment, the power goes out with Blight shouting for them to do something. Elena flies in, knocking Dr. Gustinov to the ground, telling Blight that it's going to be hard if Lady Frankenstein is unconscious. Terry asks, is that Batgirl? And Elena looks back, yelling, Batwoman? Wait, McGinnis? Blight lunges at Elena, stating that she may have gotten away from him once, but it won't happen again. Elena sweeps his legs out from underneath him, telling him, wrong. This time you're going down. As the two begin to start into their fight, Gustinov reaches up for her tablet, yelling that she won't let anything interfere. They just have to turn up the generators. The machines then kick into overdrive, shocking Terry, and Elena begins to shout, it's too much! They're going to kill him! Blight yells for them to stop. They need McGinnis. But Gustinov says that it's the only way to get her off their backs. They will find him another body. Elena starts to look at the test tube, ripping through the connectors, powering it down with Blight screaming, no! Elena tears off the hatch, pulling Terry out, and begins her escape, with Terry telling her that they have to go back. Blight is giving off too much radiation. If they leave him, he will escape. Elena shuts the blast doors, telling him the entire city has been looking for him. Besides, Blight is dying. Her job is to make sure that he survives and get him back home. Terry tells her, right, but what about, who are you, anyway? Back in the lab, Blight stands there defeated as his body slowly erupts, stating, this is all her fault. She let my only chance at life get away. Gustinov shovels towards Blight as the radiation takes over, asking him for his help. Please, I love you. Blight ignores her, telling her, if this is how I die, then I swear by all that is holy, I will take Bruce Wayne with me. Back at the manor, Bruce Wayne brings everyone into the cave, stating that he could kick himself for not realizing it from the start. Dick says that if Elena has taken on Blight, she'll need help. And Bruce goes on telling him that Blight's radiation is deadly. If they get too close for too long, they're done for. But that's when a voice tells him, that is quite right. Tango with me and your reward is a slow, excruciating death. Good to see you, Bruce. It's been far too long. Everyone braces themselves as Blight takes out a small device, and as Blight presses the button, a rocket fires from the Batmobile. Bruce shouts for everyone to take cover, and just as they leap away, the rocket hits the other cars behind them. Blight jumps down, walking through the smoke, telling him, I don't have much time. No more birthdays for me, son, to say. But there's one present I've always wanted all of these years. Bruce Wayne's head on a spike. Killing the original Batman will make me far more than just any everyday criminal. Bruce Cross laughs. Whoever that man is, it won't be you. Just then, Elena rockets into the cave, tackling into Blight, slamming him into one of the Batmobiles. Blight turns around, grabbing Elena, stating that you couldn't handle me before. You sure as hell can't beat me now. Blight will melt right off of your bone. Tightens around Elena's neck. Terry tells him the only thing that will burn today is you. Terry then flies in wearing another bat suit, knocking Blight down, and everyone asks if it's him. Terry punches into Blight, asking, "Did you really think that this would work? Killing my friends? My family?" Absolutely not. As Terry blasts Blight away, Dick runs over to Elena, asking if she's okay. She tells him, "Yes, Daddy. Sorry that you had to find out like this." He tells her that she should have told him sooner, and Elena asks, "Why? So you could have stopped me?" Terry flies through, asking if they can hold off on the family therapy session. Just in case you didn't notice, there's a radioactive monster hell-bent on killing us all. Blight pulls off his glove, exposing his radioactive body, stating, "You're right. And in a few seconds, you will all have yourselves a long, slow, agonizing death." Terry turns the thrusters in his boots to max, throwing himself into Blight, telling everyone to get out. I'll handle this. Elena charges in, stating, "Not alone, you guys. We can minimize exposure from tag team this fight." As Blight fights off both Terry McGinnis as Batman and Elena as Batwoman, Dick runs in, spraying Blight with foam, telling him that it'll cool off his fire. Elena then asks, "Does Wayne just happen to have an inventory of anti-radiation goop on hand?" Terry says, "It's probably geared for some other baddie." Dick tells him, "It was an old arsonist named Firefly effect. This'll just buy us some time." Bruce begins to shout, "It's all meaningless. If we don't come up with a permanent solution, this will all be for nothing." Moments later, the Bat Jet powers up, and Terry says that he's already on it. The jet reaches out, grabbing Blight, shooting out of the cave. Bruce radios in, saying that he needs to escape. The radiation will kill him, and Terry says not yet. The jet nosedives towards the ocean, with Blight yelling, "It's useless. I can't drown." And Terry shoots into the ground after hitting the water, stating, "I know, radiation can't die, but we can at least bury it." Auto-destruct mechanism initiated. T-minus 5, 4. Dick asks what is he doing, and Bruce yells that he's going to detonate the jet so that the ocean floor caves in on them. Matt runs to the computer to try and call out for help, but before he can, the jet explodes. Everyone calls out to Terry, but the connection drops. Matt shouts, asking, "Why did we let him do that? We just got him back." A voice says, "It wasn't Bruce's call to make." Terry flies in with his suit mostly destroyed, telling them, "I've been doing things my way the moment I wore the suit, and I'm not about to change." Everyone welcomes Terry back, and Bruce asks the one question on everyone's mind. With everyone back together, which one of them wears the suit tomorrow? With everything going on in New Gotham, no more mind games, no more impersonators. It's time for the true, authentic Batman to be back. It was just another night of tracking down some slamjackers, and Terry McGinnis was loving being his old self again. But it was all sunshine and Neo lights, because Mayor Dick Grayson had his hands full trying to convince his daughter, Elena, that being Batwoman was the only thing that he and her mother did not want her to do. Wearing a costume and acting like a hero only guarantees that she'll never be happy or enjoy any sense of normalcy. It's a life full of tragedy and heartache, and he will not allow her to have that. But what about what she wants? It's her life. She should get to make that decision. Barbara Gordon offered to try and talk to Elena, but she already knew going into it that she wasn't going to be able to change her mind. However, it wasn't going to stop her from becoming Batwoman, was it? And she'll help make that a reality. Back in the city, Bruce takes Terry and Matt into the large Wayne Tech building, since their original base of operations was destroyed by Blight in the last major fight. It's not so much a bat cave as a bat suite, but they won't have any issues coming and going, as Bruce owns the immediate buildings around this one, and this building is fitted with a holographic projector that's obscuring what's happening on the inside. So to the naked eye, it looks like nothing more than a completely normal office building. Not the Bat office building. And in addition to that, those windows are actually protective translucent energy shields that allow entry, making coming and going easy. But just before everyone is getting settled into the new Bat office building, an alert goes off on the computer, and Bruce sees that the Slamjackers are back out in full force trying to steal data. Because if you manage to have all of the data from the various companies and corporations around the world, you can essentially control them. So Terry tests out the new windows and heads out into the rain to stop them once again. This time, though, he just wants to make sure that he gets his point across, as he uses razor-edge batarangs, cutting through their suits and weapons with ease. And with a hard punch here and a rocket-powered kick there, it doesn't take long to dispatch the Slamjackers. But before Terry could really get into the group, he's snatched out of the air by a giant red hand. Damien's old pet and friend Goliath grunts, grabbing Terry and flying off. Terry asks if there's any reason why Damien's dragon buddy is here, because there's no sign of Damien. He frees himself from his grasp, asking, "Alright, what's going on?" And Goliath gives him a sad, "Ooh." He turns to leave, and Terry says that he guesses he'll follow. As the two reach an abandoned warehouse, Goliath goes inside before Terry and comes back out holding something. Terry radios back that he has found Damien. But is he even alive? Bruce says to bring Damien back to the building. The recovery pods here will treat him faster than any human alive. Terry does just that, but as he and Goliath get back into the air, Terry is almost shot as the League of Assassins surround him. Terry tells Goliath to go on ahead. They'll take care of these guys and provide cover. But as Terry rockets off into the fray, he's shot from behind and the assassins close in. Just then, with Damien in hand, Goliath charges through one of the assassins.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Tonight, we kick off Week 6 with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. At their own 20-yard line.
Here we go, back.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down. Running behind center with Vaughn. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
On first down, they go back to Vaughn again. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. The Cowboys in a disappointing 1-4 as they start play. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. You look at this Carolina defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And in order to improve their ranking and play the kind of game that they want, they've got to continue to make plays like the one we just saw there. Because if you stop these teams a few times along the way, maybe some frustration kicks in. And all of a sudden, not only does your ranking improve, but your game performance does as well.
They'll try and run for it with Vaughn. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Now this throw caught left side, and they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
This is an offense that's near the bottom of the league in rushing, so defensively coming in, you've got to know you're going to see the ball in the air a lot. And that time, it's a completion and a first down on this opening drive.
Vaughn on 1st and 10. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
2nd and 6. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Looking to throw. Camp. Pass complete to Tolbert on the crossing route. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game? You're playing on Thursday night. Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them more than often. Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And this one is right through. So he's been automatic to this part of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Young on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Trying to find Tyler Algier out of the backfield. And now it's 2nd down. You look at this Cowboy defense. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Young on 3rd down. This one is incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game. Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
Blake Gillikin on the punt now on 4th down. Only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
This now a 3rd and 4.
Hurry!
Operating from the gun. Camp. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Vaughn. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
That's into the hands of Tolbert. And he's finally taken down. It's a big gain there, and what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Come on, set! Blue check!
Here's White. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Camp. And he's got it. Touchdown. C.D. Lamb. His 1st touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are able to extend their lead. Well, that's just how they drew it up, C.D. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, gotta give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
The extra point splits the points, and the lead grows to 10-0. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So first down, and they'll stick with Algier. And he'll take this up to the 30, a gain of 4. Now a 2nd and 6. Young to throw it. And he's got his man on the out route. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Young. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
2nd down and 6 now. Young now. Throw left side complete. That's sharp. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 25 yards that time.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
They'll run here with Algier. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. The play fake. Now Young. This is caught. Touchdown, Panthers. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Panthers are back within a score. And he wasn't blocking or running it there. They tossed it to him.
And you remember the good old days when the 49ers were riding roughshod in the league? They used their fullback in pass plays all the time. Roger Craig, Tom Rathman, those guys were terrific at running these types of plays.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Second and 7.
Open it up.
They'll go up the middle with White, and he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Camp.
Oh, that was good.
Looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Exactly.
And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mail.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Carolina. Tyler Algier with his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead. So the turnover sets it up, and then a touchdown run here on the ensuing play.
And Brandon, a lot of times you see teams take shots in the passing game on a quick change like this. They go right back and throw one for the end zone. Here they just call a running play looking to get a few yards. But he's able to work his way downfield and take it into the end zone. The end result, the exact same thing as going for it in the passing game.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Looking to throw on second down. Camp. This throw left side is caught by Toby. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need
nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
A big play there just before halftime, and even 40 yards. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Shit got ugly real quick, didn't it?
Here's Young from the shotgun.
Touchdown.
A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Panthers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, get the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that. You come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing on first down. Camp. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Panthers will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner, and with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
Following the interception, Young. And he's got his big tight end here. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
On play action, Young. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Osa Odighizuwa with the effort there to earn the sack. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
97.
Starting the drive with Algier. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's sharp. 2 yards on the pickup there. 3rd and 7 now.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now here's Young. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That's too early to figure what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They cannot afford to give up more points if they're further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
Here's the Panthers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Return. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together. Say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily to look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. They go right back to White here on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them. And boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Camp. He's got it complete to Tolbert. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 18. They got 29 yards that time.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Vaughn, they'll try the left side. Stays on his feet.
Good one.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown. Deuce Vaughn, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have got it back to within a score. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we have put our best foot forward in the 1st half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
The Cowboys offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. That's caught at the 1. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion. And now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
That shit opened up.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
26-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Young's throw complete there to Smith-Schuster. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22. Now that's a catch of some significance. It's number 631 of his career, and why that's significant, it ties him with Hall of Famer Raymond Berry,
who was one of the most precise route runners at any position during his time in his career. So I think that we're seeing something very similar here. He may not have known Raymond Berry, but he goes about his business the same way. Understands how defenses are going to play, understands where the leverage is, and goes away from it to the tune of 631 catches. That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
It's Young off play action.
Play good. Come on, man.
And now in hindsight, at least on this drive, a momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Now Young running the option left. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Young off the play fake. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
The deuce is wild here. 2nd down and 2 with just about 2 minutes on the clock. Algier. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. Back at the 5-yard line now. 2nd and goal. Throwing. Young. Touchdown, Panthers. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Cowboys 18.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And the fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
And I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Again, a run with Vaughn. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 9. Back to throw. Camp. On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab. And he gets his to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's second down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something in the ball, and they keep making the connection.
One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6. They run straight ahead here with White. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And for the 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. This ball caught by Strange. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
They go play action. Young. That's caught. It's Strange, the tight end. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. That one good for 37 yards.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Now a toss left side for Algier. He was trying to turn the corner, but he will go nowhere. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Young. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Young with it, 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers.
Good game.
From the yard out. And the Panthers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. a clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Extra point try now for Patterson.
Don't throw us on autopilot, goddamn.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Cowboys 18.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them holding them under 200 today.
Ready? The offense on third down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Camp. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. CeeDee Lamb. He's got the first down and potentially a lot more. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb. His second touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. When you're trailing in the fourth quarter, you got to take some chances you might not normally take, and here, that one pays off big time.
And you have to think to yourself, not only did that pay off big time for them, but what was going on the opposite side of the ball? They know that they have to take a chance here. They know they have to come up with something big, yet it still happens. So credit the execution, but wonder what the defense was doing.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. Like the Panthers' hands team does its job. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Algier with another carry. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. 3rd and 5. Now Young. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him breaking out of the backfield. There's a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
Patterson's kick is good. So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Shifts by him. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
On 1st and 10, it's Algier. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 2nd down now. It's Stanley. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Panther now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here is Young. Setting up the screen. Here's Algier. Evades him at the 10. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of the battle. But bottom line, you got to keep your cool. That was not an example of doing that.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into...
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Tyler Algier with his second touchdown of the night. And the Panthers have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.